Assalamu alaikum. Today is our 8th online lecture, and this is the first lecture after our midterms. And today we are going to start a new topic, that is HRM, Human Resource Management. And the topics we will cover inside that will be Project HRM, Project Human Resource Management. First, I give you a brief definition, and then we will talk about further detail on this topic. So basically, the processes required to make the most effective use of people involved with the project. So from this definition, the topic is clear. What is the topic? The topic is Project HRM, Project Human Resource Management. So according to the definition, Project HRM means utilizing the resources. What is utilizing the resources? Means most effective use of people, make use of people in the project, involve them and give them the work in which they are perfect or in which they can handle more professionally. So this is all called, managing all these things are called project human resource management. It can include the stakeholders, sponsors, customers, partners, individual contributors, any type of, in simple words you can say, people are involved there. People management is also called people management. So human resource management, project human resource management is the processes or management in which we utilize our people resources more effectively. Why human resource management is very important? Okay, before I start this, I want to tell you that this topic you need to study a lot of theory from the book that I recommended to you, that is Information Technology Project Management 8th edition. Last time some students were having 7th edition. It's okay to study from any book, but what I recommend is 8th edition, and the chapter is 9th chapter, that is Project Human Resource Management. So let's talk about why human resource management is important in any project. For example, if we have any tools, if we have any softwares or machineries, these type of things, once we have them, we can get easily the outcomes as per our needs without any issues. If there is any issue, then we have people who can repair them or handle them. But in case of handling people, we need a special type of management, we need special type of skills, special type of procedures to handle the people. Why? Because machinery, for example, if we have any machine and we want to take an outcome in a project, what machine need? Machine will need an electricity, or machine will need oil, or in basically machine needs power. Just give the power and machine will work. But in case of humans, we have to look in their skills, their level of education, their level of expertise, their basic needs need to be fulfilled, their personal growth should also be considered in this. A lot of factors we need to consider while managing the humans. So that's why human resource management in project HRM is the most important, and you can say most complicated and difficult type of management also. Actually, in human resource management, we'll talk importance of human resource management is like here it's also that USA is on productivity number one, but what is the lack in USA? In United States, employees are given less holidays as compared to Europeans. So European people are more happy in their working environment as compared to Americans. Americans are doing work very, you can say, fast, because they have to maintain number one. Becoming number one is something else, and maintaining their position is you need extra hard work. So in order to make the processes for human resource management, not only managers are involved, but psychiatric, sociologists, and different type of such people are involved while they are making rules or flow charts or processes for human resource management. So in different countries, different companies handle their employees in different manners. If I talk about the top 100 companies of the world, that we also call them Fortune 100 companies, those Fortune 100 companies are top 100 companies not only because their sales are high. No, sales is only one factor. The main reason those companies are in top 100 companies are because they think seriously about their employees. If you in the coming, because you are in the 7th semester, and after 6 months or a year you will get chance to work with multinational companies, and if you get any chance for working in top 100 companies, Fortune 100, you will see that they serve their employees so nicely, so that their employee will not have any influence of lack of basic needs or environmental needs, all this time, because these factors can affect the performance. So that's why Fortune 100 companies not only are good in sales, but they are also good in handling their employees. How? I used to work in Huawei Technologies, and Huawei is in top 10 telecom companies, and in Fortune 100 also it lies in the Fortune 100 company. They used to take care of our basic needs, our insurance, every type of insurance, our bonuses, and social activities, personal growth, professional trainings. These are the things employees can be attracted towards the companies, and they want to work with them. If I talk about Google, Google have separate uh, social activity centers, personal training centers, on-site hospitals, everything inside their campus. And not only this, Google also allow their employees to work from their home or anywhere. It's not compulsory for them, so that having their desk inside the campus. They can work from home also. Why? Because Google think that employees feel more comfortable, and his outcome will be more good. But on the other hand, few years back, Yahoo go against this, and they stop people from working from home, and after 5 to 6 years the graph start coming down only because of lack of human resource management. Now Google is considered as the top, one of the top companies which have very good policies related to human resource management, and that's why it's 10 times difficult than getting an admission in a Harvard University. Then you go in a Google. So it's 10 times difficult to go in a Google than getting admission in Harvard. So such type of companies background and stories you can read from your chapter 9, 9.1. There is a opening case is given, you can read that, and as a point examination point of view you can also get short questions and multiple choice from there. Then 9.1, the importance of human resource management. 9.1a, the global IT workplace and implications for the future of IT human resource management, global issues. So you can go through this 9 chapter, 9.1, 9.1a, b, and 9.2, 9.3. Today we will cover till 9. I think till 9.3b, till page 353 we will cover. So from all this talk, now I think you all have an idea कि how important is human resource management. So let's start now our topic, and I think we can divide this video in few parts. So the first part will be the introduction about human resource management, and from the part B we will start our topic.